But sometimes they just, the arm's there. You just gotta take it. So sometimes you just have an eye for things. People have an eye for art. People have an eye for wine. I have an eye for arms.
That's awesome. That's the coolest jiu-jitsu thing I've ever heard. So I'm Matt from Warrior, and this is Abi Pacinelli, or Pacinelli, whichever way you want to say it. And basically, we just want to talk jiu-jitsu because we have such a high-level competitive jiu-jitsu here. Can you tell everybody pretty much the competitions you win? One was a Masters. I saw that.
Yeah, Master Worlds. I won double gold as a blue belt.
That's crazy.
I think it was 2015. It was my second time at Masters. I had double bronze the prior year. Came back as the same rank and came back and got double gold the next year. Got some Pan American Championships, gi and no-gi.
Right.
4 no-gi titles and 2 gi titles.
That's awesome. Yeah. And I talked to her before. She loves gi more.
Yes.
I like no-gi more. But there is a real reason for the gi, even if, I could say I'll be a snob. Oh, I only like, gi. When you have, or no gi, when you have gi, though, you're working on defense more, too. The positions are held more.
Yep.
Can you give me your true philosophy, how gi helps no gi and how no gi helps gi?
I would say no-gi helps gi. You obviously don't have the grips. You don't have that way to slow down your opponent. I'm old. I turned 40 this week.
You look good.
Half the time I'm fighting a much younger opponent. Sometimes they're young enough to be my kids. So sometimes I just gotta slow them down with that gi. But I do understand that the no gi, you don't have those grips, so you're having to take opportunities or think. Sometimes think quicker. Sometimes just think a little bit more. Okay, I can't isolate this arm with the gi. So therefore, I need to think 3 steps ahead, So I still train a little bit of no-gi year-round, even if I'm not fighting, just because it's just going to make me stronger. It's an extra day of training.
Absolutely.
So absolutely, I'm a gi girl. I'm a gi snob.
That's cool. That's cool.
But it's probably just because of my age and most of my competitors.
And you're thinking about competing in EBI for the combat jiu-jitsu?
I would love to get on the 125 or
Watch out,
135.
Eddie Bravo. Watch out.
Hashtag Eddie Bravo. I do train with one of my training partners down at Elite, Jess Bermudez, was on the 135 card with, I'm trying to think who was on that card. Drawn a blank on some of the competitors on there, but some really good competitors, and I train with her once a week. She's a fierce competitor. She gives me a struggle, more so in the no-gi. She's a no-gi girl. I give her a struggle in the gi, so we're a really good partnership. But it's kind of fun working with her, and it gives me a little bit of potential. Like, hey, maybe this old girl can come in and maybe win a fight.
That's cool. That's cool.
My goal is to be the strongest 40-year-old out there. The not strong strength-wise. I do have some muscles, but I want to be the 40-year-old fighter that's still going,
Definitely. Now, I already know the answer, but your favorite move is the armbar.
Correct.
Now, can you tell me what gave you the love for the armbar, and why is that? It's one of my favorites.
I've been asked this before, and I couldn't answer it.
Interesting.
I trained with another academy for 5 years, and it was that professor that asked me, where did you get the arm bars from? Because I'm not teaching you all of these arm bars. But sometimes they just, the arm's there. You just gotta take it. So sometimes you just have an eye for things. People have an eye for art. People have an eye for wine. I have an eye for arms.
That's awesome. That's the coolest jiu-jitsu thing I've ever heard. 2 questions. That's it. I want to respect your time. And the one is basically, I know you love jiu-jitsu a lot, but mainly, go over a love of jiu-jitsu, and then somebody who actually wants to get into jiu-jitsu, what you can tell them to get into that higher level competitor kind of thing.
I love jiu-jitsu. I've only been training, it'll be 6 years next month, so I haven't even been training too long.
That's crazy. I remember you saying in your bio saying, if I wish I just did this.
Yeah, so earlier. I started at 34. Wow. I say I wish I would have started earlier. Would I have had the money, the time earlier? I don't know. But if you do have the capability to do it, just start it. Give it a try. Give it 6 months. Don't give it 1 month and, it's not for me. You're going to get beaten down. You're going to get beaten down for a long time. But give it 6 months, and by 6 months, things start turning around. you start seeing things. You'll start, okay, I got a submission on this newer white belt that came in, or but stick with it. And just if you have the opportunity to do it, it's really good for self-defense. That's why I started it, and then I realized how much it worked in real life. Mentally, my focus is better. I started a business since starting jiu-jitsu, and I would have never had the confidence. I wouldn't have had the confidence to stand up in front of you guys before jiu-jitsu. I was this little quiet person.
Man, you just answered that other question I was giving you. Because honestly, for me, martial arts has given me so much, and jiu-jitsu even, you know, is a whole other philosophy. When you're getting tapped every day, you can't help but be humble. And all that.
You're being put in situations you don't necessarily want to be put in, but you learn to sit there and think through it rather than freaking out.
Right. And that's a really incredible life skill when you think about that.
Absolutely.
You're just struggling, you know. If you're drowning and you're freaking out, you're just going to drown. But if you stay calm, you know you can survive. That's what I think of jiu-jitsu when I personally think of it. Just, you know, any last words you want to tell anybody, maybe through the camera, and also please give your IG or anything else you want for people to follow you.
Instagram, armbar abs. Ha ha ha. I have like armbars. I got the abs. So yeah, follow me. I'm hoping to go big places to be out there in the real world and teach and share the love of jiu-jitsu to people who don't do jiu-jitsu or want to learn more. Yeah.
Absolutely. Just no better time to get into it except right now.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate it.
Yep, you too.
Yep. And I can't wait for your journey, man. I can't wait for the EBI.
Yes.
If I see you, I'm rooting for you.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah, you're damn right.